Amphibians have ruled over this land for years. They are powerful creatures and it has been like that for years. But now, I have the chance to destroy one. Come at me, warrior! Lucky son of a bitch. When you think of roguelikes, you typically think of a real-time combat where you can melee or shoot something, or it's a turn-based system to where you have to think of what kind of attacks to dish out. However, for the game that we're going to be talking about, not only is it a turn-based roguelike, but you do it all with a dice. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Saucebreaker. I'm a roguelike enjoyer, mainly Cult of the Lamb, Mortal Sin, and the game of this video, Die in the Dungeon. Die in the Dungeon is a deck-building turn-based roguelike to where you collect and fight with dice. Each die has its own color which represent what effect the die will have, and some can have other unique properties which we will talk about later. Also, I need your full attention here. You play as frogs. Yes, I know, it's as great as it sounds! So let's go forth and talk about this amazing roguelike. I played both the demo and Origins long before the full game came out, and the quality jump from those to this game, it's like night and day. This game has so many more dice, different rooms, and events that the previous PNGs now have animations. The map is more interesting to look at and there are more bosses. Oh, and we can finally see what the other two areas in the game are. So now we have gone over the improvements from the demo to the full game, which is to be expected. What's the gameplay like? At the start of a run, you can select up to 3 characters. 2 of them are locked at the start of a fresh game file, but no matter who you have, once you start a run, you will begin in a battle. You will be presented with a row of dice, and below the table is a yellow diamond with a number. That number represents the energy you have to play a dice. Each die has an energy cost to play them, and the cost could be higher or lower depending on the dice number, any traits it has with it, or if it's been upgraded. Speaking of dice, on here, you will see a few random dice on the table from your deck. These dice will have a number based on whatever value they have. So, you can have a die that's from 1 to 6, but you can also have some where you have 3 faces of 0 and 1 face of 4. Once you place your dice, you will end your turn and perform the action, and then it will be followed by the enemies doing whatever action they're gonna do. You can see what the enemy's action is above their heads, and some have extra effects which would also be displayed there. Some may also have effects that you can see on your board where you place your dice. Some will do more damage to you unless you cover 3 spots on the board, or you have one that copies the effects of your dice, or you have one that will just take up a space on the board, and if you boost anywhere on the board that covers where they're covering, they will also be boosted. Once you clear a battle, you typically get a choice of a few dice or continue on your way. Then you will be presented with a map where you can choose the route you want to take. You can end up on more battles, or you can take a break at a camp or a shop. Or you can end up on an event tile where you could have a choice to do something. Usually in these choices you can grab a relic. Relic are modifiers that you can collect that will do something while in battle. I love relics as they can be so crazy and game changing for a run. One can upgrade your health after every battle if you're full HP. Another can boost you if you have any remaining block at the end of a turn. All this makes the gameplay so fun and interesting. By the end of the 3rd area, it was so fun to problem solve with my deck. Especially since this game doesn't hold your hand for a run. This game will absolutely kick you in the teeth if your build is not working out. Trust me, it's happened a few times. I almost cleared a run, but I made one dumb mistake at the start of a battle and lost 2 hours. I was devastated, but I wasn't mad at the game. I was mad at myself like usual. Now we are on to the visuals, and my god, I love it. I already love pixel art and design for the frogs. Now we have some more shopkeepers and the monsters are more interesting to look at. Even the old events got more details as they were just PNGs before. Everything just looks good. It has a chill vibe with me. Not only are the visuals nice and calm, but the music. Oh, I love the soundtrack for this game. The shop themes and the battle music are just great. The battle music making me ponder of the best actions like I'm making a choice that will affect millions. And the shop making me feel like I'm at someone's house. As you can probably tell since I've been playing some music from this game. Honestly, I barely have any complaints about the game. Although, I would like a story to be told in-game. After a bit of research, it seems that there is a story kind of being told, based on the Discord server in a little channel called Storyteller, which I originally thought was just a playoff as like a tell your own adventure kind of story. But the story not being in the game at this time is not a deal breaker or anything. It would just be nice. The next thing though, I'm not sure if I enjoyed this part of the game, but others didn't. But in past versions of the game, when you made it to a event, like the Mad Shopkeeper, for the 3 choices, you had to roll dice that was color coded, and you had to make sure that you were able to make the number check. It was a little bit annoying when I ran into it, but I thought it was an interesting choice, where you had to roll a skill check with your dice to see if you can get that reward. I think what we have now is great, and I think it might be even better since you have a choice, and if you wanted something like the Couch Relic but didn't have any healing die, you can still get that. I don't know, I just kinda expected this mechanic to show up at one point, but maybe I'm alone on that one. I don't know, I kinda liked it. So, would you like this roguelike? Die in a Dungeon has been everything I wanted from a roguelike and more. I knew about Die in the Dungeon since like 2023, and I'm so glad it's here. The gameplay is addicting and fun. The visuals and music are on point. If you're in the mood for a turn-based roguelike that's like Slay the Spire, get this game. I can tell you it's worth it. The creators have a Discord where they share patch notes and other fun events. You should check them out. And while you're doing that, going over to join my Discord as well? Right? Regardless, this video is my opinion. If you disagree with something, or you want to tell me that I'm bad and that there is a story, let me know in the comments below. And remember to join the cult and subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys next time.